Hi, this is Multi-Topic Talk. Today we are doing a special video about Boruto Naruto Next Generation. At first, I really thought about doing a time skip video, but then I was like, oh, time skip will probably happen by chapter 60, which means we probably have one last volume, 4 month, for chapter where we have some kind of setup for that time skip. So basically, we will know in these 4 chapters, probably the next 4 chapter, we will get to know where everyone will be and what they will be doing during that time skip. So that means no time skip theory yet, because we did not see any cliffhanger at all as of right now. Yes, the last chapter had some kind of cliffhanger where Cold was speaking about his plan on taking revenge. However, in the other end, we still don't know what the good guy will be doing. Like, we have no clue. So now, I will bring you this video right now. This video right now will be more about what I think will happen in Boruto Shippuden. So basically, the after the time skip. I'm not speaking about the time skip. I think I will be doing some prediction for the after time skip, and I will be doing prediction on basically what I think Boruto Part 2 will be about. Um, so yeah, I will still speak a bit about what I think can happen in the time skip, because that will lead to what I think will happen in Boruto Shippuden. So stay tuned and you will see a fight in the background and me giving a few prediction about Boruto. So now, here's my first prediction in this video. I think that Cold will be the Pain villain of Boruto. You remember Pain, what he did? He basically destroyed the Lee village. So, he did a lot of things. Like, we had Orochimaru destroying the leaf in part 1, but that was not as bad as what Pain did. Pain literally erased the leaf village from the map. So that was a shocking moment. Like, Pain killed people, and that was hard. And that Pain arc really gave us some of the best story Naruto had. It was peak story in my own opinion. And we need to thank Pain for being such a great villain and giving us such a great time. So now, here's what I think will happen. Cold will be the next Pain, as I mentioned earlier. So my quick guess, before the time skip, he show up as some kind of cliffhanger. He show up at the Leaf Village, and he's looking for Naruto and Sasuke. And since nobody tells him anything, he basically destroyed the Leaf Village. So now you'll tell me, but Boruto is like 3 years older, so why the Leaf is still destroyed 3 years later? I think they won't be able to rebuild, because they will be more like in survival mode, if we can call it that way. Or maybe during the time skip, Cold actually destroyed the Leaf. But I think the after the time skip, we will pick up right where we started the series with Boruto and Kawaki fight. So that means the Leaf must be destroyed, and I am pretty sure Cold will be the reason of the Leaf being destroyed. And Now, I was speaking about Pain arc. Now, I will tell you something. Pain killed two Master of Naruto in Shippuden. So, I know Kakashi was brought back, but Kakashi still, technically speaking, died. So, yeah. Now, I think here, after the time skip, what will happen? Cold will be searching for Naruto and Sasuke, as I was saying. So, because he don't get what he wants to destroy the leaf, and basically Naruto will probably gain some kind of power up. Uh, like I want him to be as strong as before, despite losing Kurama. And I think that even if he gets stronger than before, he still has limit that he didn't have before. So what I mean by stronger is maybe he will have more axe or more uh, raw power in his technique, but losing Kurama would still affect him in some ways. He has limit he did not add before. So I really hope Naruto can still grow, even if it's Boruto show. I get it, it's Boruto, but what I would have wanted to see in Naruto is other character having their spot as the face of Naruto. Because let's be real, in Naruto Shippuden, at the start, very start, Kakashi was shown as being effective and strong, but very fast he was surpassed by Naruto in some ways, and Sasuke as well. And what it became, basically, Naruto Shippuden became Naruto and Sasuke are the only one that are really driving the story forward. And that's sad, because I need to compare it to another manga I like a lot, Bleach. Now, why am I speaking about Bleach in the Boruto video? In Bleach, you got the Gotei 13, which means a lot of fighters, and I will mainly focus on the captains. We got 13 captains, and they were all crazy strong. Yes, spoiler alert for those who follow Bleach. In the War arc, um, Ichigo becomes a monster, literally a monster of power, and he's the strongest there. But for a good chunk of time in the War arc, Ichigo was not even around, and we were focusing on other character, and these other character had time to shine. Despite being Ichigo's story at the end, we still had moments where the captains were taking down people, or some captains were dying, but anyway, some captains were winning and doing great time and giving us great content. While in the other part, you compare it to Naruto, and let's be real, in Shippuden, the only two characters that really had wins were Naruto and Sasuke. Let's be real. I know it's their story, but the other character could not shine. Kakashi was able to shine at the end with Kaguya, but it was for a short period of time, and that's sad because for like 90% of Shippuden, Kakashi was not shining at all. I may say 95% of the entire series of Naruto, Kakashi was not able to shine. He always had stronger opponent, and he always was getting slapped around, and that's very sad. That's very sad. And he's not the only one that should be strong. Tsunade, have you ever... Okay, Tsunade, in the war, we got to admit, she fought Madara. But that's her only big scale fight. I don't count Kabuto fight because it was Jonin-like. Did Tsunade really brought something to the story in Shippuden, despite maybe trusting Naruto and protecting Naruto from the old people that wanted to put him in prison early Shippuden? But yeah, despite this, Tsunade was useless. Pretty much all characters in Naruto overall were useless in most of the story. And now I'm scared with Kishimoto around. It will be the same thing with Boruto. We will forget about everyone else and we will only get Kawaki and Boruto shine. I don't mind if they surpass Naruto and Sasuke. I don't mind this. It's their story after all. But I still want them to be able to shine and gain other power-ups and have some justice. Because I will take the Bleach example again with other spoilers from the War arc. Ichigo was not the only one that got power-ups. He got the strongest power-ups. But we had Rukia and Renji as well with power-ups. Zaraki. We had actually 3 characters with huge power-ups here. Huge power-ups. And they could shine because of this new ability they had. I don't see ever Boruto doing this, and that's very sad because they could. Like, okay, the War arc, I remember Guy could shine. Guy actually did a lot in Shippuden. When I think about it, Guy did much more than Kakashi. Guy is probably the third character that had really his moments in the entire Naruto series. Guy actually had good time. But now, hey, he was too strong, and instead of killing them, they nerf him to a point he's pointless in Boruto. So yeah, that's what's going on in Naruto. When you're not the main character, then you get nerfed or put on the bench, and I feel like it's wrong because Boruto will just be a rehash of Naruto. Now, enough rant here. I will keep going with my prediction. So, Naruto and Sasuke, my prediction, they will actually be out of the village when the village is destroyed. And Kawaki, before his fight against Boruto, I guess Kawaki will do something to Naruto here. And I will leave this here for my Kawaki theory video. So in the prediction, I also add up something. Cold is the new pain. That means someone will die. So here I think the someone will probably be Sasuke. Sasuke and Cold will probably have their own fight at some points in Boruto Shippuden, because let's call it that way for now. So Cold and Sasuke will fight. Sasuke will be brought down by Cold. And then we will get a revenge arc with Boruto training to get stronger and actually going out to defeat the one that killed his master, just like what Naruto did. But now, since Boruto is strong, it's darker, as they were saying. Maybe Boruto will actually kill Code. So yeah, that's one of my predictions. Code will be killed off early Boruto Shippuden. After obviously killing off Sasuke. Then I will also get other prediction. Remember in Naruto Shippuden we had the Akatsuki. I think something similar will happen here. Something very similar will happen. Basically, we will get a new Kara organization under the control of Code. And Code here, it will probably be around to kill everyone to avenge Ishiki. So with that being said, he will need a team because I don't think Cold is as strong as Ishiki. Because I think one of the reasons why they decided to nerf both Sasuke and Naruto was to lower down the the strength of the overall cast to allow weaker villain to show up, so we don't get some kind of Dragon Ball scenario where we only get higher and higher and higher with the threats. So I think for a while in Boruto, the power scaling will stay roughly the same. I think most of Boruto Shippuden will be more based, more Earth-like, and I think they will keep the big Otsutsuki war for late Shippuden of Boruto, just like what they did with the war arc in Naruto Shippuden. I think some similar case will happen. Like now we will have Earth-based villains, and they will be all weaker than Ishiki, just for diversity, you know. So that brings up this: new Kara members will be made, I guess, and I don't know how they will really do it with Amado being with the Leaf, but yeah, we will have new Kara members, or Code will go around and find people to recruit in his new army for his vengeance. Now, let's speak about another prediction on Boruto Shippuden. So now, the other prediction on Boruto Shippuden I would have later on, after the Code situation has been dealt with, maybe we could have Amado being some kind of big bad here, because he's been planning stuff in the dark, and he's clearly a bad guy. Yes, it seems like he will help the Leaf, but how can we trust someone like him? He is not trustworthy because he betrayed Ishiki. He betrayed him for a good reason. He wanted to save the world. So I think here, Amado later on, when there's no more like planetary threat, Amado will become the big bad and he will have his own plans. What will be the plan? We don't know. We don't know much about Amado, so I cannot predict much about Amado big plan, but I can tell later in Boruto Shippuden, once Code is out of the picture, Amado will be the new big bad. And that could be interesting, because for once it's not a big monster of power, it's just a Shikamaru-like character. But he has ninja tech, and that same ninja tech can makes him really strong. And at that point, I think Orochimaru and Katasuke could both become really key factor in the win. That could be very interesting to see. So that's it for my second prediction. Now the third prediction. Once Amado is dealt with, we will get the big Otsutsuki War. So I really hope the Otsutsuki War, I really hope it will be amazing. And I hope people in the cast will die. And I hope not only Kawaki and Boruto will end this war. I hope it's a group. I hope human will just overcome that threat and show technology and power and intelligence. I just hope for this. That's my Boruto prediction. I will be making a some kind of time skip or other prediction about Boruto Shippuden. So yeah, I think before we leave this, I will give a last two, if we can say it that way, a last two prediction. Kakashi will die. I don't know who will kill him, but he will die just like Hiruzen, and that will make the village in a spot really like bad. Just like when Hiruzen died, there was really nobody, so they needed to search for Tsunade to fill that spot. So now, I think Kakashi will die, and I hope he will get great fights, just like Hiruzen. I hope he will finally showcase what he can do, because I feel like Kakashi was always betrayed by Kishimoto. Kakashi never shined in the entire Naruto series. I don't remember any fight where Kakashi really pulled this off. He always struggled. Yes, he had great opponents, but Kakashi was always in a bad situation. And it's not because he's weak, it's just Kishimoto wanted to give him stronger opponents. Like when you go on Guy case, Guy is taking down Kizami, Guy is OP. Kakashi, he removed one heart from Kakuzu. And that's pretty much all he did. So yeah, that's very sad. And Kakashi is strong. And it's been said he's stronger than the War Arc. It's been said in the light novel. And yeah, I just want to see it. Stop saying he is. Show us. Give him a few feats. Because he deserves to shine only once, maybe once. Like, I don't know. Make him overcome an enemy. Kill that enemy. But then someone else show up and kill him off. But at least Kakashi will really end someone. Because let's be real. Kakashi fought the Swordmans of the Mist, but a lot of it went off screen if I remember correctly. All I can remember from his fight against the Swordmen of the Mist was him facing off Zabuzai Naku again. So yeah. The second prediction, Naruto will get betrayed by Kawaki. And I will leave this for another video. So I hope guys have enjoyed this kind of content. I will be making other Naruto, Boruto content. As you can see it on my channel, there's a lot of Naruto and Boruto content. Like, there's many playlists you can take a look at. And I'm telling you, like, if you want more, just subscribe. React to my stuff and you will get more. So yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. That really helps the channel to grow. Have a great day.